London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys are unable to get the win last week in their game from Dublin, Ireland. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys serving as our home team here in the English capital. With Brock Heward, Will Reichert on for the kick. And we're off from Tottenham Hotspur. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because he had a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple of interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
As the hook up again to Njoku. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Michael's going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Flacco. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. The guys having to step in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by the veteran from North Dakota State. 2nd pick back in 2016, Carson Wentz.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Give left side to Mason. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
He fields it at his 43. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ford on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
It's the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Ford. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ford running right. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Flacco. He sends this one to the end zone. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock. Your 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
All my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Ford. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This coordinator tries to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. He's dropping back to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
The Browns close in and take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Now Wentz. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Flacco off the play action. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they had somebody there for that quick stop. But a nice completion separation, gets him across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Connection made to Judy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another
Give up the middle to Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another one for Ford. Home to the right. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their early lead to 9.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Vikings, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Wentz. Short pass brought in. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings, 1st down.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 10-0 ball game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. Brown continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Brown.
We go play action with Flacco. He's got Tim on the sideline, and it's caught. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
4 yards. That's another Browns.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects with Thrash. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 34. That one's incomplete over the middle. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
this is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession.
6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
And the Browns.
They're going play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. I'm hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. His entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Judy, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, Flacco. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They go play action on first. Wow, wide open here, complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes them a while to get to him downfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. The give to Mason. Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Second and 10.
Now pitch to Mason. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Wentz. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. Oh, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Flacco's going to throw here on first. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down.
Ford straight ahead. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Ford. Has a lane inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
And the Browns, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd down.
He'll throw it. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll give it to Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He beams one, deep right side. That one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Wentz. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. To throw, Wentz. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
13 more yards.
Now Wentz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Caught along the left sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the in route. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10, right up near that marker now. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. This is Ford. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Browns. 1st down.
Look into the air here. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Niners move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in Week 5 with Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh all on the bye. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. Mason. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. When guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time to go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Pitch it out to him. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Wentz. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they take this in for the score. The Vikings take a 3rd quarter lead.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings jump in front now by 5.
Browns, 16.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Flacco off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Flacco again on 2nd and 10. Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll get it up to the 27. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. On the gun, Flacco. That one's cut by Tillman. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. First and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap will give to Ford. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
On the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 40-yard line.
It's a design boot. Got him in. It's Njoku. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Flacco. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns. First down.
They'll come up first and 10.
49-yard line.
We go play action with Flacco. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
That's Tillman on the quick slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Tillman. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Straight ahead, and here's Mason. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First down, ball at the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mason gets it on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings.
Now here's Wentz. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Second and 3 now.
To T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40.
To throw, Wentz. Escapes the pocket. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down. Wentz sends a pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, It's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right.
Personal foul.
But I do see a
Roughing the
flag
kicker.
out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Wentz to throw. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. Small gain down to the 23. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making a play. They'll throw on third and long. Thielens got it. Complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen block. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on third and long. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. The Browns close in and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
They'll send out the punting unit. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns getting their offense out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Ford running right. He cuts outside. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Here's Ford. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. The ball is loose. It's picked out by the Vikings. Going the other way. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
16.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Shoots one defender, and in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 28. It's complete to Tillman, outright. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
The 33-yard line.
From the gun, Flacco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl of that.
This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to run for it. Ford broke through the tackle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Drive picks up here. First and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
Another one for Ford. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the 46. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Pass play coming here. The left side finds Fanning. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Browns at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
Flacco
2.
off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Mason. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
And the Vikings, first down.
Lean once more with Mason. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. That's another Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another run for Mason. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line for second down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Third and long for him here. The Browns close in and take him down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Punt team on the field. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the Browns, first down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Browns first down. First down and goal.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Browns 23.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings Hams team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's a win for the Vikings. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.